Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you're enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class. That is English for grade 3. We are learning unit 9. Its title is Domestic Duties and Chores. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. Yes, my dear students, today, once again, under the title of Oral Communication Skill, we are going to learn how to follow instructions and directions. Before this, in English for grade 2, we have learned the use of may, can, could, how to respond to simple requests and commands. I hope you remember it. If not, you may watch this video lecture again, because this type of words are going to help us to use appropriate expressions in conversation to articulate, recognize, and use some formalic expressions to respond to simple instructions and directions. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah An-Nur, verse 51. The only statement of the true believers when they are called to Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam to judge between them is that they say, we hear and we obey, and those are the successful. Yes, my dear students, because this is a command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us a characteristic of believers. What is that? They say, we hear and we obey. Like whatever we hear, the command of Allah. They don't say, why, how, why not like this. They simply say, yes, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us, we'll do that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to offer 5 times prayer, we'll do that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to speak the truth always, we will do that. So this is how, beta, these are the good things what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to do. And what should we do? You should say, yes, we hear it, now we know it, and we'll obey it, right? So this is the message of this beautiful verse. And this is how one thing we are learning, like good people, good children, whenever they are being asked to do something, they hear it and they do it. Okay, so how do we follow it? Let's learn. First, you tell me, what do you know about instructions and commands? You have learned about it. So do you remember anything? And how do you respond to instructions and commands? Let's find out how do you respond. So pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, beta, what are instructions and commands? Instructions and directions are a series of orders or steps and guidelines that need to be taken to achieve a certain goal or perform a task. For example, if I ask you to write something, so what do? There are few steps you follow. First, you open your bag, you take out your notebook, you prepare the page, then you start writing. So all these, if I keep telling you, now open your bag, now take a, so these are the instructions. I'm not just saying you to write directly, I'm telling you from where to start with. So all these steps we need to reach to the task are known as instructions and directions. Do you understand? So beta, this is how whatever we do, there are few steps, like you are sitting in the school. So at home, you woke up early in the morning, you prepared yourself, then you left your home, you reached in school, now you are sitting in your classroom. This is how, whatever we do, before that, there are certain steps we do. So those steps, if someone tells us those steps, those are known as instructions and directions. Do you understand? Okay. So, for example, stay together in the park. Now, for example, your parents take you to the park and they tell you stay together in the park. So this is an instruction which is given to you how you will move in the park. You will stay together, right? The second is open your gate, go to the left and take a turn. Maybe you want to go somewhere, so these are the directions. You will open the gate, take the turn left and start moving ahead. You will reach, maybe you will reach to the masjid. This is how we pass on the instructions. Okay. Now, this is how with our words, with our body language, and there. This is a sign. So what he is instructing, one side he is saying stop and the other side he is saying move on. Yes, you can go. This is how we pass on the instructions. Okay. The other one, check it out. Now, this is how in writing through words we explain, because the purpose of passing on the instruction and direction is we want to do something in proper way, right? Okay. Now this is another example. Now listen carefully. From your house to the nearest shopping center. If you want to go to the shopping center which is nearest to your house and you don't know how to go, I'm passing on the instructions. How should I tell you? Walk straight for 2 blocks, turn left. When you see a small cafe, stay straight until you see an ice cream shop, turn right, enter the shopping center. This is how, if someone doesn't know the place, we should tell in detail. Don't say like, go there, go there. If I don't know where to go, then pass on the problem. The way it's written, walk straight for 2 blocks. You will keep walking straight, then turn left. And how long you have to walk? Till the time you see a small cafe. When a small cafe comes, then you stay straight and until you see an ice cream shop. When there is ice cream shop, turn right, you will enter the shopping mall. This is how we should pass on the instructions in detail, thoroughly. Okay. Okay. The next example is, for example, how to pack a suitcase. Now, what are the steps to pack a suitcase? What should you do? First of all, go shopping for a suitcase. You should buy a suitcase first if you don't have one. Okay. Get your clothes and other supplies needed. First, arrange everything. Fold your clothes and put them in your suitcase. Close your suitcase and zip it up. Your bag is packed. Your suitcase is packed. This is how we should pass on the instructions in detail. Okay, we should not, you will do it. So if we want it to do it correctly, we should pass on the correct instructions. And if someone passes on instructions to us, we should follow it. The way I'm telling you to pack a suitcase, you will follow my instructions, so you will pack a suitcase properly, right? Okay, so let's practice it from your book. All of you, open your book on page number 74. Here are small examples. You see, a girl is baking with her mother. So let's start rolling the dough. Mother is just passing on instructions, and what the girl is saying, sure, mother. This is how we respond to the instruction. The way we hear and obey. So, okay, mother say, let's roll the dough. Okay, sure, mother, I'll do the same. Okay, right from here. Okay, teacher, I'll do the same. Okay, this is how we respond to the instructions. Okay, let's practice it through an interesting activity. What we are going to do, teacher will divide class in groups, each group with 4 to 5 members. We'll select one member as group leader. Okay, so in each group there will be a group leader. Now group leader will pass on the instructions and the group will respond to the instructions and directions. Teacher can make rounds for same task to find the winner group with maximum points. So pause the video, enjoy this activity and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. Now it's time for your homework. You will write 5 sentences for instructions and directions and their responses. And here is a worksheet. My dear fellow teachers, this worksheet Lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students to practice how to follow the instructions. Okay. So, what we have learned today, we learned to use appropriate expressions in conversation to articulate, to recognize, and use some formalic expressions to respond to simple instructions and directions. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing, take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.